Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Lena Mailing, Brazilian Crystal, Craig, Jodine Johnson. I hope everyone is well. Okay, welcome to my intuitive finance stream. I hope, I don't know, the name sounded good, so I'm like, okay, let me try it. As you know, I'm trying to, you know what I'm going to do? I think I better say this. Hi, Sharon. I think I better say this. I want to make this a little different than how I do my political stream. This will be, the format will be a little, well, not a little, but looser. People, you can ask me questions. I'm not going to be like in the other stream, talk first. Yes, I'm going to give you some information about things that I feel is important to mention. And also, I want to do it every other week because it seems like forever the last time I had the last one. So instead of doing it the first and last week of the month, I'm sorry, the first Wednesday and last Wednesday of the month, I will do it every other Wednesday unless something major is going on the market. Then I will come on the usual like I do for politics. So that is that's what I want to do. And I see you, Malek. And if any of you have questions or you have suggestions, feel free to leave me a comment, okay? Because I want to make this better. In any event, I am sure, well, I hope nobody in here is playing with crypto. And I am sure all of you heard about, hi Nadine, about FTX. As the title of the stream says, will FTX have a domino effect or cause a domino effect? I feel like saying yes. This is only the first shoe to drop. And like I have been saying for a while, crypto is just a mess, and it's worth. I know a lot of the crypto gods will be pissed at me if they hear this, but I don't see anything good coming for crypto, and I've never felt it was going to be anything but a fancy application somewhere. I'm sure they will find other, situation to apply it to. Okay, maybe they can use it for something else. But the intended purpose, I think it's a disaster. Oh my God, I'm sorry, President Crystal. Yes, I'm sorry. It's it's a mess. So, and I've been telling people this forever. They thought I was. I mean, some of them knew I wasn't mental, but they can't help it. But thank you, Anna. And I said, agree, Milo. I never felt anything good, coming from it. Yeah, but now a lot of people are going to be losing money, and I feel there is going to be other crypto firms, investment firms, and what I feel with these people, it's most of them are young guys. Okay, they mean well, and I, for some reason, I'm sorry, I know they have a basic understanding of how the market works, but I think those guys are naive. And like that guy, that young man who, let me see if I see his name. I'm looking for his name. The gentleman who owned or who created the founder of FTX. There you go. His name is Bankman. You don't ever. Oh my God. Anyway, Bankman, are you kidding me? I just made the connection just now. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. So, you know, I feel a lot of people like himself, they started thinking, they were going to do a good thing. Yes, they're from wealthy families, they're very well to do, but at that age, when you're making as much as your parents, or if not more, it goes up to your head a little bit, and your initial intentions, since you are so young, they go out the window. And I don't feel this started like Elon Musk said. Bankman should go to jail. He's going to be going make it to. He may have it to make it two in jail. So, I mean, this guy, unfortunately, yeah, he's going to go to jail. But I don't feel it's up to Elon to tell who should go to jail. This guy is so arrogant, it's not funny. But I'm not defending Bankman. I don't know Bankman at all. I never even knew he existed until I started doing this, and I mean, streaming about finance, and I heard about him. But I feel they're just a bunch of young. They're very smart. They think they know better than everyone else, and now some of them may end up in jail, unfortunately. But the reason why I'm saying this intuitively, I don't feel this guy started with with bad intentions, is because a lot of people are saying that, people they bad mouthing them, calling them greedy thieves and stuff like that. Yeah, it fits because of the way things ended. But if they succeeded, they would have be amazing, because people were eating out of their hands before this whole FTX thing started going sideways. In any event, that's my intuitive impression about FTX. It's going to cause other major issues. The next big thing to me is the stock market. The past couple of days have been sliding. Tomorrow, if not, or Friday, I feel it's going to bounce back. I don't feel, we have those major, the investor gods, they pull all kinds of levers. Yes, the market is sliding, but it's an opportunity to make money if you have we got to buy the right stocks as well. A couple of stocks I was looking at today, Apple is way down. I don't know what Google is, but I feel they will. I should say this. I am not a financial advisor. This is my intuitive impressions. So if you want to invest in anything, please consult your money manager or stockbroker or the people who took care of your finances. Please don't invest based on what I say. I'm simply giving you my intuitive impressions. I wanted to make that clear. I did not go to school for this, for finance. But since I'm a psychic, I love finance and stuff like that, so I thought I would talk about it. I wanted to make sure that I said that. I should have said that at the beginning of the program, but better late than never. And one more thing. I am going to be with Dan Taro. Oh, no, Dan Taro is joining us this Saturday. Those of you who come to the midday or usually come to my Saturday evening streams. It will be a fun time. Dan Taro is going to join us, and we're both going to be reading for the chat. In any event, but I feel the market is going to bounce back to pick up where I left off. And a couple of stocks, like Amazon, Google, and Apple, and those places I feel are going, I feel those are opportunities to me. If I had spare money to invest, I would invest in those stocks. I don't feel there's anything to be afraid about them. And I feel like saying, a lot of people are, saying, preparing for doom when it comes to the economy. I don't think so. Okay, yes, we're going to have a crash next year, February or March, somewhere around there. But I feel we're going to pick back up, and we're going to be okay. That's what I feel. In any event, if you have any questions, please feel free to post them. Somebody asked me last time. I don't remember exactly, something about precious metal. I don't remember who that was. But please, everyone, you can post your question about whatever question you have. So I will answer them. Okay? And the one more second. And I feel like saying, I'm sure everyone is, not that you're concerned, but we all use Twitter. It seems like Twitter is getting buggy. That's good. Those are great questions. I should have looked at my my notes. You're asking me questions that I have written on my notes, Shelia, sorry. I'll be with you in a second. Now that you're making me focus on, the stock market, I just mentioned it's going to bounce back within the next couple of days. Yeah, I was talking about people thinking like, doomsday and stuff like that. I don't feel that's what's going to happen at all. Okay. Betsy Warren is asking, will the U.S. increase domestic oil production? Yes. Because of what's going on in Russia? Absolutely, we will. In fact, the Biden administration is giving licenses to people who drill or, those oil production companies. Yeah. But yes, there's going to be an increase in oil production in this country. We don't have a choice because Russia and, of course, Saudi Arabia. So, yeah, that's going to happen. Carrie G is asking, did you schedule with Annette Dion? No, not yet. Oh, okay, no, not yet. Okay. Now, when it comes to inflation, and I said that, Shelia, to answer your question, and I'm sure everyone is concerned about the same thing. I feel inflation, with the Feds are in the process of getting it under control. I was never worried about, and I've mentioned that even on my political stream as well. I was never worried about inflation. Yes, please don't get me wrong. Okay, it's affecting my wallet as well. But I was never worried, and I feel by May or June, the Feds will have a very good handle on it, and inflation will, even if it's not under control. Okay, we're going to be. I feel they will make great progress. I'm talking about May, June of 23. So hang in there. Gas prices, I feel, will go down and then bounce up. Like up and down, but nothing like we had it like the past couple of months. Because as I'm saying this, what I'm seeing is Russia. That's one country that can affect, gas prices. But remember, we have a president in the White House who has a lot of experience, and he knows. That's why he's giving out, I don't know how that works, but they are giving licenses to people, to the oil companies, for them to drill, to produce more oil. Okay? So because of that, and it feels like to me Putin has realized that he cannot blackmail the world, regardless of what he does. We are not impressed, which is a very good thing psychologically. But I don't see gas prices going back up like it was the past maybe 2 months ago. And also we have to remember politics had a huge influence on that as well. Besides what's going on in Russia and all, Republicans, okay, and a lot of those. I mean, did you guys hear the profits those oil companies were making? I said that in my day streams as well. Greed is a problem, and their profit, skyrocket. So there was that too. But I feel Biden is about to blunt this whole gas price game. That's what I feel. So gas prices, I feel, will continue. It will either go up and down, but nothing. Or if it goes up, it won't stay there because Biden is paying attention. Okay. Food. That's another issue. It may take a couple of people. Food will go down, but not to the same level, because these people, they are used to the profits that they are making today. It's going to be difficult, but it's not. I don't feel food is going to stay at the level. The prices will stay at the level that they are in today. I feel food will go back down. I have not been, and all I know is, I buy 5 items, it cost me $45. Something that probably used to call me $20 or something like that. But I can't complain, There are places they can't even find that to buy. So I'm happy. But food prices will go down as well over time as we get into middle of 2023. That's what I feel. So I have to keep track of those things. I have to find a way to keep. If any of you know, that's something I don't know. If there is, I'm sure there is a place where you keep track of food prices. Does anybody know? Oh, that's an interesting question. Let's see, sending. Let's see. Oh my God, yes, Sheila, as you're getting killed. I heard about that in the news, but hang in there, my friend. Let's see. I am looking, somebody posted a question. But yes, if anybody knows where I can find information, where I can track food prices, because I want to check what I am saying. I'm sure all of you will tell me. Please feel free to give me feedback. Okay? But okay. Let's see. Somebody asked a very interesting question here. I'm looking for it. Your heating fuel will go down too, Sheila. But oh my God, I don't envy you guys over there. Damian Ken is asking, Hamilu, my ex-wife, sent me a text wondering if I was seeing anyone. Oh, unfortunately, Damian. This, personal questions is for Monday evenings and Saturday evenings. Oh, join us Saturday because I'm going to be, Diane Taro is going to be joining me. Okay? This session, and I'm going to be doing something else as well. about relationships and jobs and stuff like that. But somebody told me there's another psychic that's already doing it. I don't know if I still want to do it. I'm still trying to make up my mind. But the reason why I said it is because somebody suggested I should do it, but I didn't know anyone else was doing it. I don't like to copy what other people are doing. So I'm still thinking. Craig Dixon says Milou Sharon Sipe is a better moderator. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy she's joining our team. I'm lucky. Okay. Let's see. But yes. Oh, it's normally. But you know what? Unfortunately, you may. I'm in Florida, my friends. Unfortunately, with this winter, I would be surprised if oil prices eating fuel goes down before the end of winter. So hang in there. Okay. But it's going to go down. Okay. Colleen Braun says, that's what I said, price gouging. Exactly, that's what's going on. But Damien, can please come Saturday, okay? Saturday, since Diane and I are going to be with me, I'll probably be an hour. Probably more, we'll see. Corey Ray says, yes, home prices are dropping, and I feel mortgage interest as well. Not as good as it was a year ago, but I feel like saying home prices will continue to drop. That's what I feel. And I have a laptop here. That's where I'm reaching behind here to make sure that I've never used it the way I'm using it now, and it seems warm. So I was checking it. In any event, home prices will continue to drop, but I don't feel it's going to drop to the level it was before. You know what, as I'm saying this, we may get the housing crash too. Because a lot of people who are underwater on their mortgages, oh boy, this can be a problem. Even if it's not the same thing all over the country, but certain areas, like in Florida, it feels like to me, next year, summer next year, there's potential for whom, we have a situation when it comes to home ownership, meaning a lot of foreclosures. It's something that really I don't really like to talk about. It's a sensitive thing to me, but there's potential for a lot of foreclosures, and that will cause absolutely prices to go down. So I wouldn't be surprised. Florida, the Carolinas, Texas, those areas. That's what it feels like to me. Let's see what happens. But oh, okay. Corey said, I didn't read it that far, so they're saying the same thing I just said. We sell home prices dropping every month. Okay. And most places, it is expected to continue in 2023, 2024. Yeah. Inventory is still climbing. How much more will they fall? I don't know what they are right now, but let me, one second. For some reason, I feel like saying 20%. Okay. But in some places it will possibly go down lower. So the people who are making those, I didn't realize I read the first sentence. I didn't pay attention to the rest of the post. Corey Ray is asking, will it be a few? I didn't read that either. Will it be a few years before it to recover? Yeah, it's going to take a few years. I feel like saying 2, 3. Okay, so there's going to be a correction in the home prices, but you know what? That's the normal thing. In 2008 was the last big one. Okay, that's when I had to give mine up. That's why I don't like, that's a subject that's sore to me. I lost a beautiful home, so what are you gonna do? Lost the job, lost the house, lose the house. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Carrie G said she pays $4.39 for a gallon of oil. What was it before, Carrie G? And Be Grateful says $4.50. Diana is asking, hey Milo, did you hear about the coup in Germany? Yeah. These people are so stupid. But we will discuss that tomorrow. Just when I heard that. They know better than the knuckleheads that who invaded the Capitol. They're so dumb. You're not gonna get away with this. Anyway, so let's focus on money. Be Grateful says, but nationally there is still a shortage of housing, pushing prices to be stable. You know what, Be Grateful? What I feel, and they are the one playing, and it started in 2008. A lot of companies started buying homes. They are causing problems too in the housing market. That's why prices kept on rising. Okay. Now they buy homes, they keep them, a lot of them are empty, and they're playing with rent as well. I told you guys there's a company, I'm sure they're going to have competitors pretty soon, a few companies who are going to try to, behind the scenes, price fixing. Okay, if you can rent a 3-bedroom apartment in New York City for, I'm just an example, for $2,500, they're going to make sure Florida, okay, is close to $2,500 for a 3-bedroom. I'm just giving an example, okay? And a lot of those huge Wall Street firms, they're buying homes like crazy. That's why a lot of homeowner associations, and I believe they were doing, my sister was telling me something like that. In Georgia, they were doing that. There is something they did that they cannot rent. If they buy the house, they cannot rent it for a certain period, for like 3 or 4 years or something like that. So there is no incentive. When those home associations do that, because those companies, they buy those homes to rent them, okay, to discourage them from coming in and buy 4, 5, 6, or however many they feel like buying, and rent them and render the neighborhood or the development unstable. They just pass bylaws that there are certain things you can't do with them. So yeah, but the large investment firms are playing games with us as well. I mentioned that yesterday or the day before yesterday during my day stream. I was complaining about that because it keeps coming to me. That's another area I feel vulnerable about. Okay, exactly, Oli and DB, just like 2008, exactly. Okay, so it's so scary to me. Okay, let's see. Craig Dixon says he has natural gas in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Bill is about $89 to $100 in the winter. Wow, that's pretty good. I mean, my bill in Florida right now, I'm trying to keep it under control, somewhere around $218 a month, $220. I don't remember exactly but I was paying over $300 because some guy I didn't know better told me I have to keep my temperature in the apartment at 73 degrees. Oh my God. Because I didn't know. I was afraid of mold growing in here. So I bought the humidifiers, and I couldn't take 73. I'll tell you that. I raised the temperature to 74, 75. It was still expensive. And according to reports, the company Florida Power and Light is going to increase. From what I understand, we're going to have double and two increases next year. So, yeah, it's going to be a challenge. Wow, Olian DB said they are working to do that here in Indianapolis. Yes, they are all over the place, all over the country. Yeah. Oh, Carrie G, thank you. Carrie G says December 2021, a gallon of oil was $2.97. Oh my God. That was good. Hi, Sean DePriest. How are you? Oh, yeah. Sean DePriest is asking, will the dollar be good for Americans in Europe for the next 5 to 10 years? I feel so. Yeah. I mean, if you're talking about strong to cause problem, I don't think so, but yeah, it will be good. Oh, Sheila says, I only use natural gas for extra heating, and you never know when the power might go out due to weather or crazy people hacking the power grid in the winter. I have a client who's a plumber, and he was telling me that there's a big thing in New York, in the Northeast now. They are no longer installing oil, boilers. Everything is electrical right now. Oven, heating systems, everything is electrical. So I was surprised when he told me that not too long ago. I spoke to him 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Be Grateful says, apparently there are a lot of foreign homeowners speculating. Yes, they have a lot of those in New York City as well. Huge apartments, and some buildings, and a whole bunch of apartments are empty. Yes, a lot of multi-millionaires or billionaires from other countries, they come and buy those things and they just park them. And then they unload them when once the price increase. Okay. I'm looking for questions. Tommy Osborne says, whatever you do, if you buy a house, never buy with variable rate, because variable interest rate, yeah, because that's how predatory lenders happen. They raise the interest rate, oh yeah, from 4% to 9% to 12%. Yes, they can do that, and once they do that, if the best, unless a lot of people, if they want to buy a house, they want to buy the house bad, and they think financial, they're going to be better off financially or have the money to refinance, in about a year, so they can lock it in. And if you don't refinance, yes, those companies, they don't care. They will raise it on you. In fact, a lot of people got caught in that situation in the 2000s. I didn't get, I wasn't, my interest rate was fixed. Thank God for that. JP, what's the interest rate right now? I don't know, but I don't feel it's going to go that much higher, maybe another point or so. Okay. Because I feel, they're getting inflation under control, so the Fed will. You know what? I'd be surprised if they do 2 more hikes. I would be surprised if they do 2. But let's see what happens. Okay, but interest rate will start going down at least at a reasonable amount. Okay. Sheila S says, I will not have an all electric house if possible. Yeah, but will you have a choice though, Sheila? I mean, Sheila. Is that Sheila that said that? Somebody posted that she didn't want to have an all electric house. The thing is, if something breaks, let's say, for example, will you be able to buy a new boiler? Just an example. Or if you want to buy, a stove, they may not have gas stove because, from what I understand, they're phasing out all those things. That's what I heard from my client, because I told him he was going to get a major contract. He got it, so he called me back. He was a happy camper. He owns a plumbing company. His wife is about to have a baby, so that really made his day. Okay. Oh, Sheila S. Said that she doesn't want to have an all electric house. What my thing is with electronic or electrical heating. I don't know how well they work, because I remember, oh my God, maybe 1999. No, it was, yes, 1999. I bought a new townhouse in Mawa, and I did not realize that there were two settings. One for gas heat and the other one is for electric. I was always cold. I'm sure it can, with technology, those things can be a lot better. They have better filaments, or the heating coil. I'm sorry, that's what I want to say. The heating coil. Filament is for electric light bulbs. Anyway, I did not like. I didn't feel it heated the house enough. So, and then after that, I realized I was using electricity after a month in the place. I'm like, how come my electric bill is so high? So that's when I realized I was using the wrong. I had to switch on the wrong. I selected the wrong device, the wrong heating system. Okay. In 2005, interest rate was 7.5. I don't remember. 2005. That makes sense, because I think my mortgage was about 8%. Come to think of it, I have to look it up. I still have a copy of my old mortgage. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for questions. Okay. Thank you, Shelly Bell. Shelly Bell just confirmed what I've been saying. Shelly Bell says, in the northeast of the U.S., everything is electric. And you right me, Lou, it does not heat the home as well as gas. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm one of those people. I don't like cold. Winter, and I spent 48 years in the Northeast. I hate to sleep in the cold. So, or even in the morning when I have to take a shower. Oh my God! But I'm glad you said that it wasn't me. Hopefully they do something about it, because no, I didn't feel it heated the place. Once it was night and day when I switched it to gas. It wasn't oil, it was gas heat. Yeah, that worked. I was happy. Oh, Be Grateful says, I remember because I had to pay that interest rate. I know what you mean. Okay. Let's see. Let me scroll up. I know what you mean. You remember those numbers. That's why I remember. I remember that. Reading the mortgage, and I remember seeing the number 8 and the written for next to the interest rate. Oh, wait a minute. So, what is the interest rate now? Let me look. Okay. Oh well. Okay. It says for 30 years. Let's see. Oh, 7.11 for FHA. 6.703 and 30-year fixed VA. Oh, for vets 6.697%. So for us regular folks who couldn't serve in the military, it's about 7.11% on a $300,000. Well, as of December 6th. So I feel it probably go about 8, and somewhere around then start to go down. I feel maximum is this thing is probably going to go is 8.5, 9, the highest. That's what I feel. And if I feel it's changing, I'll let you guys know. Okay. Colin Brown says, I pay $300 a month for all my utilities. That is high. Okay. I try to keep mine, and for the past 6 or 7 months, I've been playing. I got Wise, so. Oh my God! Oh, 1987. 1987. The 1980s were really bad. Tommy Asbon says yes, pretty close, because when we bought in 1987, the interest rate was 12.5% on the Reagan presidency. I remember those days. Oh my God! And there was major competition to buy a house. A lot of biddings people were bidding against one another to buy homes. I remember because around that time, I was working in Tarrytown, New York, at a medical electronic company. No, well, diagnostic company. They used to call it Technicon. It's owned by another company now. But yes, I remember the people. There was a company that my company was collaborating with another company to develop certain cancer diagnostic stuff. So the biochemist, and all these guys from the other company, I remember that when if they were able to bet on a house and buy the house, it was like a big celebration. That's what made me remember that, the mid-80s. Corey Ray said, Milu, home and apartment rental rates starting to slide in most cities from too much inventory to choose from and not enough renters. Will rent prices continue to fall? I feel like saying yes, at least in my area anyway, because they went like sky high. And you're right, people are moving around because like in the area where I live at, oh my God, they can double the rent on you and you have no choice. Like for myself, my rent went up $300 a month. Okay, at that I was shocked. I've never seen anything like this before. That's what scared me. So I don't feel it's going to be like that. Continue to go that way. People will just leave the area. A lot of people are moving out of the Florida. A lot of people are moving out. Okay, but I feel yes, prices intuitively. I feel prices will continue to go down, and I feel the government as well at some point. I don't know what they're going to do, but those companies who are purchasing just go out and buy a whole bunch of homes, park them empty, and then they unload them or renting them and start raising prices. I think the government, I don't know exactly when, but they will do something about it as well. Colin Brown, those were the days. Colin Brown says, my husband and I paid $200 a month for our first apartment in 1978. It was very nice, 2 bedroom. Yes, I remember 1978. Let me see. Yeah, 1979, I graduated from college. And I remember paying somewhere around $250 for my first apartment. Yeah. I was living in New Rochelle then. Yep. Let's see. Oh, Greg Dixon says that one I don't know much about because I don't own an electrical vehicle, but I know there's a big to do now about rate, charging, rate to charge them and everything. Craig Dixon says right now states are having a time charging tax on electric on recharging your vehicle. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to buy an electric vehicle. I think I'm going to wait for hydrogen because I don't know why electric is not calling my name. Shelly Bear is saying, oh, Shelly Bear is asking, do you know if Mill looks back on the chat? Never. I want to ensure he sees the info on the consumer price index I posted. Where is it? I wish, the thing is I can't stand listening to my voice, look at myself on video. So that's why I'm happy I don't have to edit. I edit some of the videos I do on Monday, but I don't have to spend like a whole day editing, shoot a video and then edit it for a couple of days. Oh my God. Okay, I don't see let's see. Shell Bell, I'm looking for your, I don't know if it's Shelly Bell, but I'm looking for your, okay. I'm looking for your question, Shelly. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name. Okay, Shelly, can you please post your question again? Because I'm not going to review the video unless the only way I would do that is if YouTube, came after me for something I said or something. That's the only way I would play it. Electra Storm is asking, will China's economy get better with the easing of COVID restrictions? They are trying. Yes, it will get better, but not now. It's going to take time. Okay. A link above. I'm looking for the link. Okay. Please post it again. Let's see. Okay. Tomorrow I will talk about McCarthy, more classified documents. Do you guys remember I said he didn't turn over everything? There you go. I don't see the link, Shelley. What is it about? Oh, consumer price index. Thank you. Oh, yes, I got you now. Yes. That's where I can find the prices for everything. Thank you. I will look it up once I'm done here. I forgot about the CPI. Okay. All right. Let's see, and I'll answer one more question if you guys have it. Other than that, Melissa Arquera, I will answer your question tomorrow. Electra Storm, yes. And these people should have listened to me in the mid '80s when everyone, had that the fever to, export, send all our companies, start building plants abroad and everything. Yeah. But they've learned a lesson. But those things go through cycles. Yes, a lot of companies are bringing their, like for chips, oh my God, it's going to be big in this country in the next 5 years or so because it's going to take time to rebuild those factories to produce those devices. But yeah, a lot of companies are bringing their manufacturing back in this country. Okay. Okay, friends. Anna, he's asking, will Trump ever serve time for all those thefts? You haven't been listening to me the past 6 years, have you? I will answer that tomorrow. Thank you, Jodin Johnson. Jodin Johnson says, thank you, Emilio, for another fantastic session. I learned a lot of important information. I'm glad you did. I'm learning too, because I'm learning from all of you, people from different areas of the country and stuff like that. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I will be back, I will, every other Wednesday, I'll do it. Okay? Because it's better that way. First and last Wednesday of the month is not working. So I'll do it every other Wednesday. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Thank you for spending time with me. If anyone would like a reading from me for whatever reason, because I am thinking of starting a new service for people who are opening businesses, whether they'll be successful. And, you look at different areas of their lives, if they're lucky. Some people, because they're good at certain things, they think they can open a business, and then all of a sudden they have a very difficult time making money. Thank you very much, Kyrie G, for your generosity, and I love the meme. Thank you very much. You're not making as much money as you would like to, and you don't know why. So all these things, I am planning on discussing with my clients. So that's another service I'm going to be offering. In any event, so when I do readings, that's going to be incorporated in that as well. In any event, thank you, friends. If anyone would like a reading from me, like I said, the link to my website is below the video, or you can call me or send me a text message on my YouTube number. If you like the channel, please subscribe and tap on the bell. And please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot as well. Okay, everyone, I will see you tomorrow, same time. Till then, bye.